Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Kendrick Lamar on the final show of the Latin American leg of the Grand National Tour, and it was another one for the history books, guys. So bravo, Kendrick. And this leg of the tour has been fantastic, just like the U.S. and European legs of the tour. Every crowd has been super lit, and honestly, even more lit. And this show was no exception. No matter how the cult of the OVHites is going to try to spin their narrative on these shows being anything but a success, but that group of delusional fans doesn't need facts to argue just about anything, honestly. I don't think they use facts in their daily lives. I've been calling out the stands left and right in a respectful manner at that, but with facts, something they've obviously been allergic to. I've only had one person respond. They got proven wrong with their first point right away before they said that the Chile show was going to have trouble selling. Obviously, that was proven wrong yet again. I don't know how many times these people can use the same tired narratives and think that something is going to change. At this point, I'm not even mad. It's just pure comedy. But once this person said that the Chile show was having trouble selling, I proceeded to tell him, wasn't that what he's posted for the last 4 GNX shows? Sadly, he didn't respond after that, but they will attack women. Like I said earlier, guys, this Santiago Chile show was just another historic moment with Kendrick Lamar. And spoiler alert, guys, this venue was packed out, and I'm pretty sure you could feel the ground shake with how active they were. Same thing I experienced over in that Mexico City show. So definitely Viva Chile, guys, and shout out to you guys for showing out and representing to the fullest. You guys did your people proud. You guys displayed beautiful energy and showed yet again how international Kendrick Lamar is, because this isn't the Grand National Tour anymore, guys. It's the Grand International Tour. I remember like it was just yesterday when people were saying no one listened to Kendrick Lamar outside the U.S. And those buffoons could have just Googled and quickly realized Kendrick has been in these markets before and he's packed out those shows as well. The sheer lunacy of the most egregious and erroneous of fan bases, period, guys. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into these clips where we have Kendrick Lamar on the final show of the Latin American leg of the Grand National Tour. Or like I keep calling it, the Grand International Tour, guys. And it was definitely one for the history books. So let's all give Kendrick his flowers. All right, here we have the first clip, guys. Hip-hop being appreciated in a Latin country like Chile this much is crazy to me. And honestly, as a person that's been, like I said, signed for the past 5 years, I've gotten to work a lot in Latin America, and Chile especially has a huge love for hip-hop, guys. And if you guys didn't know, as somebody that has traveled in Latin America, the artists that the people gravitate towards down there are definitely the more lyrical guys, which is why they love somebody like Kendrick Lamar. And it's definitely not some sub-niche, guys. Down there, substance is valued over everything. Let's jump over to this clip and look how packed this stadium is, guys. Amazing. Woo! I love this Love record, and I'm not going to pardon the pun. Hey. So ethereal, guys, with how smoky it is. This is dope. There was flares going off and everything. Yeah, this was definitely amazing, guys. Here we got the Chile fans chanting Kendrick's name. And didn't the cult of the OVHites say that they were going to be blocking off areas? Because every section of this stadium looks packed to me. Beautiful, guys. Definitely reminds me of the show over in Mexico City. And like I said earlier, guys, you can literally feel the ground shake with how active they was. The mosh pits, the people singing every song literally word for word. Like I said before, it was almost like a religious experience. All right, guys, up next we have Kendrick Lamar got the bots jumping, and this to me seems like Family Ties just from the visuals. I've already been to enough shows to know, which also means that I know that the energy in this part is going to be incredible, as if the energy during the rest of the show wasn't incredible as well. Hey, look at that, guys. Amazing production, guys. Fire, dude. Literally. Yeah, man, this is definitely epic. This is very legendary stuff. Again, Kendrick Lamar is the first rapper to pack out this stadium, guys. You know, it's lit when the crowd and stage on fire, LOL, literally. Chile brought out the flares for Kendrick Lamar. And this is dope. This has been done on a few other tour spots. This makes it look like something out of Dark Knight Rises, man. Really cinematic. Yeah, dude, this is epic, dude. Man. Baby Keem is at least selling like 150K first week, man. He's got to. Crowd is lit, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Viva Chile. Hey. Bam. And the production on that record is perfect for an event like this. Like I've said many times before, it makes me want to kick somebody in the chest, man. Spartan style. All right, here we have Kendrick Lamar performing Squabble Up in Chile, obviously. I I remember there was one rapper actually saying that people down there wouldn't be able to sing the songs properly. But all we've seen are things that would destroy that narrative, huh? This is dope, dude. And again, Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to beg for crowd participation, unlike some other artists. And also the fact, again, that he's doing it with no backing track, at least when it comes to the lead vocal, because of course, he's going to have ad-libs, he's going to have harmonies and stuff like that. And like I said before, if you know anything about music, you need those things to flesh out the record. Oh, this is dope, guys. This seems to be Whacked Out Murals, the intro to the performance. And also GNX. The fit is clean, dude. The amount of lyrics that Kendrick Lamar has memorized, man, I feel like that should also break a record. Because again, most other artists are using backing tracks to do all the heavy lifting, guys. Amazing, dude. For one person to be able to engage the whole audience when there's no dancers on stage is definitely a skill that not too many people possess, guys. And this is actually one of those Drake stands that happen to be one of the most oblivious people on this platform, because every take this dude has had is completely wrong. So here this dude goes on to say it's happening again, just like in the shows in Brazil and Argentina. The organizers of Kendrick's concert in Chile have closed off entire sections with black drapes due to low demand. And does this guy not realize that instead of having some of those people out there, now you have like 10 times the amount of people on that field? If the capacity for this, let's just say 65, 75, you could probably fill like 85,000 people if you filled everything entirely. These shows have been nothing but a success. And no matter what these guys try to tell you, man, and no matter what narratives these guys try to spin to me, it's not going to change the fact that these shows have been a massive success. All right, guys, let's jump into the next clip. Oh, yeah. What? Woo! See, the crowd is super amped, guys. And while the shows in the US leg obviously were amazing, I loved it. I myself went to the LA show. There is something different about these international shows, and I can tell you that firsthand, guys. Like, look at this. Hey! Look at that homie in the front, man. Yeah, man, the energy is incredible, and it has been incredible, guys. Here we have another clip, guys. It seems like these fans have a great handle on the lyrics, guys. Techniques are amazing. Honestly, I'm getting goosebumps just by listening to this stuff right now, guys. Let's actually jump into this next clip. Oh. I'm going to play Family Ties anytime I get a chance to play Family Ties, guys. Yeah, man. This was just like the Mexico show. Hey. The fans here definitely understood the assignment. And again, just like every other fan base across these cities, have aced it. Yeah, man. The aura in this venue, man. Packed out crowd chanting Kendrick's name. Yeah, man. Incredible, guys. Everyone say mustard. Obviously, we have TV off here. And the crowd literally explodes when they hear this record, man. Both parts. Fire, dude. Again, guys, he doesn't have to beg for the crowd to participate because they happily will. Hey. Yeah, man, with fireworks. There's a reason why that Columbia show had to be canceled. I saw some clips of a Green Day show, I want to say a few days after that cancellation, and they literally had equipment that was shaking enough to potentially fall off and hurt somebody down below. It was actually pretty scary. All right. We have a fan in Chile basically saying there are levels to this shit, and honestly, I agree, guys. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm going to play Family Ties every time. Yeah, it's like some real like soccer hooligan, football hooligan behavior, man. And I'm here for it. Because at least in the stadium anyway, we really haven't heard of any fights breaking out like that. So the vibes in the building were obviously amazing. We have some mosh pits, and I love to see the mosh pits, guys. Obviously during Family Ties. Like, dude, look at this. This is insane. Hey, man, shout out to Baby Keem, dude. All right, dope. Here we have Kendrick performing All Right in Chile. The shorties is screaming. Again, no one here is begging anyone to sing along, guys. Ah, this is dope. Reincarnated. Shout out to the dancers, guys. And this, guys, is how you properly do an homage to Tupac. And this is actually really dope, guys. Here we have the opening act, giving Kendrick Lamar his props before he actually hit the stage. And I clearly remember people saying that Kendrick Lamar didn't put people on. So I'm pretty sure they were baffled when Kendrick Lamar added another opener, which is honestly really dope. Oh, I actually saw this earlier. She literally has a damn tattoo, man. Again, the culture is everywhere, guys. And it has definitely spoken. This is definitely heartwarming. Here we have a fan celebrating his birthday in Chile at Kendrick Lamar's final stop of the Latin American leg of the Grand National Tour. Actually, take a look at this, guys. Yeah, this is dope. This fan will remember this forever, guys. Yeah, man. Blessings to you, fam. And look at the great vibes at this concert versus some of the other ones where it looks like people were almost paid to be there because they're so glum. Let's actually listen to the crowd noise level, guys. Ooh. This is so lit. Like I've said before, we can comprehend what it's like to be a fan at one of the events, but I can't imagine what it must feel like to Kendrick Lamar to have tens upon tens and tens of thousands of people, over 1.7 million tickets already sold. So imagine that, over 1.7 million people singing your art, guys. Honestly, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. This is another clip from All Right. Yeah, man, they brought the flares out, fam. Be all right. Yeah, this is sick, dude. And Kendrick and his team spared no expense when it came to bringing the full production overseas, guys. They're getting the full show. Here we have N95. Oh, man. I love this record. And this record is not only so difficult to perform, but it's also so difficult to rap every word. I love this record. Love this beat. Hey. Oh. Yeah, man. Again, I thought the crowd was supposed to be quiet, and I also thought this was AI, but as we've all seen lately, AI is getting pretty good. We even have physical avatars now, guys. Up next, we have Kendrick performing Money Trees. Hey, what a soulful instrumental. And there's a reason why this guy won. Yeah, he was the better rapper. He was a better person, but it's also the fact that he was that much more relatable than the next guy. Obviously, we all know who that was. But it's also because this guy puts his life into the music, which is why we don't need to see him crashing out on social media or doing any of the other stupid shit that people do to get attention. Why? Because this guy commands attention from his music. And at this point of the man's career, I wouldn't suggest him to do it any other way because it has obviously been working for the dude. Look at this picture, guys. This is crazy. And this tour documentary is going to be insane. I'm going to crash out if we don't get something in IMAX within the next year. And while Kendrick Lamar is obviously going to have a break till December when he gets to the Australian leg of this tour, I'm actually really excited to see what other dates he's added because they've already floated the idea of having a leg over in Asia and one over in Africa. And honestly, I would be down to go to both those places, guys. But yeah, this picture is legendary. Look at this, wider angle. This is crazy, dude. This picture is literally waiting to become somebody's desktop wallpaper, guys. But this looks amazing. Production was also really sick. Again, they spared no expense, guys. This is sick. This is actually the opening act that I was telling you guys about that was actually added. She's also a Chilean rapper. Again, there's a very big rap scene down in South America. It's just more based in lyricism, stuff of actual substance, because guess what? It gets real down in South America, so the art is going to reflect that. She's a 19-year-old Chilean rapper. MC Millare has been added as an additional opener for Kendrick Lamar's final stop in Chile for the Latin Grand National Tour. He literally gave her a major spotlight because guess what, guys? People are not going to be checking out for her music. Her music is centered on her indigenous community and fight for environmental and human rights. And like I said, the music scene down there is a lot more based on substance and not just a sugary mess. Here we have Soundcheck. This is dope. And the cult of the Ovihoites are the type of fan base to go and put something like this out there and claim that, yeah, Kendrick Lamar is performing to an empty venue, guys. No, it was sound check, or it was like 3 hours before the show. And just like I stated in my intro, Kendrick Lamar is no stranger to these markets, guys. He's been here and he's taught master classes and performances. So for the people to come out and say that, yeah, Kendrick Lamar doesn't get listened to anywhere but the US, obviously that's all erroneous. But again, the culture of Ovihites are allergic to facts. Here we have another picture, guys. Like, this is completely packed. Where is that section that they said was getting blocked off? But knowing the culture of the OVOites, they like to point out something like behind the stage. Guess what? That's also blocked out in all your favorite shows as well. And just like I said, allergic to facts, because here we have somebody basically saying, why lie? When all this person had to do was just look at some of these pics and look at some of these videos. This tour has been a massive success. Every leg of this tour has been a massive success. At first they said he couldn't do it without SZA. He obviously proved that wrong. And then they also said that he wouldn't be able to do this in South America. And obviously that was proven wrong, literally in every show on this leg of the tour. It has been a major success. The only reason why that Colombia show was canceled was due to safety reasons. Kendrick Lamar didn't cancel it. People go around trying to claim that Kendrick was the one that canceled it. No, dude. It literally said the mayor of the city. God forbid some tragedy happens and now it's on Kendrick Lamar and now you're talking about that. So thank God nothing like that happened. But I also do wish that the fans over in Colombia are able to get a show of their own soon, whether it's now, whether it's after the tour is wrapping, or on the next tour that comes into fruition. But again, this has been a massive success, one for the history books. No rapper has done this on this level in this country. Not just in this country, but also in Mexico and also in Argentina, guys. This is not something that we can sneeze at. Obviously, we're not going to be able to use logic on people that didn't use logic to get to their positioning, to get to their perspective. It doesn't work that way, guys. So at this point, I just see all that narrative spinning as pure comedy. But definitely let me know what you guys thought about this show. Obviously, I not only thought that Kendrick Lamar put on a masterclass of a performance, but I also thought that the crowd did amazing. They had so much fun, and you can see the joy on their faces. A bunch of core memories were created on this day, guys, and it's not done yet. He's going to go on a break now for 2 months and then hit Australia. And I'm really tempted to hit one of those shows, but I really want to see what dates he adds as well after the fact. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know if you guys have seen any crazy narratives that have obviously been proven wrong night in and night out of these shows, because it has been hilarious. And like I've said, I come with facts with these guys and all they do is ignore it. But these people are quick to call out people that can't defend themselves because they may just be lacking the facts. But yeah, definitely hilarious, guys. These guys are corny and probably some of the dustiest people on the internet. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue showing this channel on the daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. I definitely want to send a big shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. Like I said in my last video, I checked and I saw that a bunch of people had just joined, and I truly want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Also, I want to send a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks, because guys, it has been tremendous and all the support truly means a lot. So I'm definitely looking forward to your takes on this show, guys. It was amazing, so I'm pretty sure I know which way you guys are going to be leaning towards, especially if you clicked on this. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Kendrick Lamar could have 50,000 people in a venue and people will look at it as a failure when their favorite artist is doing like 10 to 15K per venue. It's ridiculous, guys. All we can do is just laugh at it, honestly.